your hypodermic needles, and your bottles of Jameson, and come with me on a journey through Shasta County. Yummy. Imagine you just got out of high school and it's time to get your first job. You don't have any work experience whatsoever. You hear that a new grocery store is going to be coming to town and they're going to need employees. This sounds like the perfect opportunity for you. You show up, well dressed. You took a trip to Ross and spent that $50 your grandmother gave you for your birthday on some new work clothes. So you show up for your interview. Everything goes great. They hire you on the spot as a cashier. You're thinking to yourself, man, I'm doing great. I got my first job. I'm ready to be an adult. You are now a proud employee of Sprouts Farmers Market. Your first days, the next Saturday, they have you on a training shift. You show up to work 10 minutes early. But before you get in the door, an angry mob of racist Karens and their friends are guarding the entrance. You don't know what to do. The security finally escorts you into the building, where they put you at a check stand, not knowing what's about to happen. You are eager to begin your first day as a Sprouts employee. 20 minutes into your shift, that angry mob barges into the store, carrying American flags for some reason, and screaming Trump 2020. They have no masks on, even though they just walked right past several signs instructing them to wear a mask on their private property. So you are confused. Your boss that you've known for 20 minutes comes over and says, "Hey, don't ring any of these people up. Just set their groceries aside." So you comply. A lady and a man with a camera come to your line with a cart full of groceries that you're probably going to have to put back yourself. You have to deny them because it's your job and your boss told you to. So now, these angry people are yelling at you to do your job and to do the right thing. But you are confused because you were taught that listening to your boss is the right thing. So now you're just standing there, 18 years old, on your first day of work, having to deal with this bullshit. Shasta County ASMR. Imagine you work for the city of Reading. You're a district supervisor. One of the functions of your job is to hold town hall meetings so the community can come come and express their thoughts and opinions respectfully. Imagine showing up to work at City Hall and there's a line of people standing outside, not a single one wearing a mask, every single one wearing a MAGA hat. You think to yourself, fuck, this is going to be a really fun day. One by one, you're sitting there, just doing your best to beat your Tetris high score, while you have to listen to each of these people scream at you and tell you that you should resign and that they're going to arrest you. All you're waiting for is that long, skinny piece to drop so that you can finally beat your high score. Shasta County, ASMR. Imagine you drive a shitty car to work every day because it's all that you can afford. Imagine buying the majority of your clothes from Ross and TJ Maxx because you can't afford the mall stores. Now, imagine having no riches or wealth or very many resources in life, but you believe in equal human rights. And so because of that, people that drive $50,000 lifted trucks start accusing you of receiving money from a billionaire and being part of a non-existent terrorist group. I wish I had George Soros money, because then I wouldn't be driving this shitty Honda. And I don't know what the fuck Antifa is. No one does. Shasta County, ASMR. I'm sure that you will agree with me that everybody makes mistakes now and then. Everybody makes mistakes now and again. It's just human. It's what we do. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake. Sometimes even making the same mistake twice is acceptable, as long as you can learn from that mistake. Now, imagine making the same mistake 10 times. There's a guy in this town with 10 DUIs, with a Corvette currently parked in front of his house. How the fuck is that even possible? Imagine you're laying in bed, about to fall asleep, and then all of a sudden, a crazy naked woman attacks you for no reason. As you try to escape and run out of the bedroom, she follows you, naked as a jaybird, eyes red, redder than the redding moon. Terrifying. You try to escape, you try to get away from her. But then she looks on the counter and notices a medium-sized Kirkland Signature stainless steel pot. She picks it up, and as you're fleeing, she brings it back, and with the same style, power, and velocity of Venus Williams, hits watch as the police show up and they arrest her. And you think to yourself, okay, this is good, this is justice. She was arrested for assaulting me. This is what should happen. Now imagine a month goes by, and then a sheriff shows up to your doorstep and serves you a restraining order for getting hit in the head with a Kirkland signature, medium-sized stainless steel pot. That happened to me. Siskiyou County ASMR. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Imagine you're driving through California. You're heading to your relatives with your family. You're on I-5 and you're passing through Redding. Your wife suggests that, hey, maybe we should take the kids to go visit the historic Sundial Bridge that we've heard so much about but never seen. So you pull off I-5, take the 44 exit, park Marina, drive past the convention center, park in the designated parking area. You and your family step out of the vehicle, you and your children, your wife. You put your masks on. It's a nice day outside, and you start heading towards the Sundial Bridge. As you get closer, you start to hear what sounds like a mob of people, a congregation of sorts, and you think to yourself, well, that's not right. People aren't supposed to be gathering right now because of this deadly virus. But you keep walking towards the bridge, and the cheering, the singing gets louder and louder, and as you come down the bridge, you see a group of 5,000 people without a single mask, trying to fight the panic. You quickly tell your wife and your children to turn around. We're going back to the car. You scurry back to your vehicle. You get in. You get back on the freeway. You get back on I-5. All of you are still wearing your masks because you were just so adamant about getting the fuck out of Redding that you didn't even think to take your masks off. So you sat in the car for 20 minutes, all wearing your masks. That's what Redding does to people. Shasta County ASMR with Nathan